Audio check, audio check. Well then, I guess the game didn't launch? Let's try this again. Preparing game. Oh, I got the windows loading. I got the... There we go. Holy mac and cheese bowl, Batman. Behold, the cursed vigil to ruin your eyes. Whoa. Uh-huh. Hope you all blah, 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 off to a raging start. Let's go. Hope you're all doing a great... Let's try this one more time. I hope you are... I give up. I hope you all are having a great day today. Was that so hard to speak slowly, clearly? People who actually understand what you're trying to say? You big dingus, you? Big dingus. Would be out of character if I did it any other way, now wouldn't I? Ha ha ha. Alright, let's go back. Ooh, crap. Yep, we're starting off.
Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
The Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life. Its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogs. But the Drell took to industrialization early and did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, the Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kajay. As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the Exodus. To repay their debt, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar. Called the Compact, it states that the Drell would assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, high-ranking Hanar are frequently inseparable from their Drell attendants.
And now we know. And the more you know. Where's the start? Alright, Drell. Let's talk more about Drell and do that type of stuff. I'm gonna put it here. Alright, screenshot, pause, whatever you want to do. Okay. Do it again, so that way you can have an opportunity to read it. And, almost done. Yep. And then one more time. And then there you go. There's the last section. You got it? Did you? Did you also hit the subscribe button at the same time? I thought. Good job. Keep up the good work. All right, cool. Squid is... This ammo payload of a super-cooled atomic particle can snap freeze doodleberries in their faces. Right. Cost... Oh, and that's... Alright. Well, we're, gonna do that. Get over it. Alright. Oh, oh no! The list is growing. Go to the Citadel. We were just at the Citadel. I don't find the secure terminals. Hack them. Locate the nearby vulnerable data and upload it to area. In the yeah. Okay. Talk to tracking officer Dara and the transportation hub. Okay. Oh, then we have to find a Solarian on Ilium looking for the Barossa family data and deliver it to them. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be chilling out here at,
No messages for you, Commander.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kelly. You're the best, Kelly. Of all the Kellys on this vessel, you're the best one. Ilium. We are gonna... Oh, no. Okay. Yep. I added a mod. The mod was to do the scanning with one doodle thing. So let's see if this works. 100%. 100%. 100%. Ponderosa. 100%. Well, nice. So far, that was a bust. Buy fuel. Buy probes. Alright, we're gonna go back to Ilium. And we are going to land. And we're gonna do the jazz on Ilium. Hope that's okay with you guys. It's not? Well, we're taking Jack and we're taking, Miranda. Because they hate each other. Let's go. Alright, Jacques, what are you gonna get? Warp ammo. Transforms absorbed bionic energy into heavier damage against health armor and biotic barriers. Pull. Levitates a doodle in the face. Then you can smash him in the face. Let's go. I hate that Jack has to wear so much clothing. Like, it just seems unfair that they're biased against Jack and forcing Jack to just be so covered up. You think that they would just allow, you know, the character models just to be the character models and, like, be appropriate for that a character model and not, like, covered up as much. It's so weird.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Oh, he's alright, you're on a call. Alright, we're gonna look for blue squares.
Look at how the wind's blowing.
Well, I guess it's not like I attacked those cars.
And then we're in,
Whatever you say.
transportation hub, huh?
If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're
Alright, there are no blue squares.
That's why you need an
Entirety? Yeah, okay, cool. We're just looking for blue squares on people. I mean, I guess I should look at the map. Find out where am I going? Because I don't know. Entirety. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, just activity. Nobody cares. And then I smack the microphone.
Somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing.
Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are. Someone whose food you can eat, even.
Right. All right, buddy. Yeah. Aren't we all just...
For things to do. Maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are...
Oh yeah. Standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh here, let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation. Ugh.
A little space, please.
Welcome to Eternity.
Okay,
I'm Athena, Star
that was a
Matriarch
weird
and
conversation.
bartender. What can I get you?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Investigate. Mother.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
Investigate.
You said
Fodder.
your father fought in the Rachni Wars.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, when he was young. Loved
Ooh.
showing off his war scars.
Right, I can do that later.
Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Investigate. Parents.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
And then...
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Yep.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. All that Asari wisdom got the Destiny Ascension blown to hell, and now you humans are in charge. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming, and they didn't want to hear it.
I was coming.
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass
That's a
relays
bit better.
ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Nice. I like her.
What's it like, living for nearly 1,000 years?
Reminds me of a
Violent.
Delco chick.
Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news like that.
Rough,
colony on
rough
Ferro
personality.
surviving.
They're not going
That's
to take any
exception,
crap from
though.
you.
You find peace in whatever arms will hold you.
But they're real.
Turian,
and that's
Elcor,
that's awesome.
Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten
Know where you're
matriarchal,
at.
and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Makes communications a lot simpler. I prefer that. Return. That's it for now.
Thanks for
Thanks.
telling me
Bye.
about
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Just looking around.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Okay. That was interesting. Kind of. Oh, look, hey, here's that, you know, whatever. This is not where I was expecting to go. I guess that's just a bar. Cool, let's, go somewhere else. So on Tuesday this week, I had a little minor surgery on my arm to remove a lump. So if you see me rubbing it, it's been starting to hurt more and more over the past 2 days.
Let's do it.
So nothing you can do, nothing I can do, just kind of have to deal with it. Oh, transportation and shipping. Look, it tells you right there. Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, of course. I just need to make a call. I should, check the warranty first.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the...
Oh.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
This might be worth putting your family on hold. Here's that data you were worried about.
Is that the Carosa Generational Archive?
Huh?
I am so sorry for being rude. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Or were there no backups?
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
Yeah, Buster.
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
If you have infinite data backups, then,
Why is this data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Carosa family.
I'm doing well, Zyron.
It's
How are
used
you
for
doing?
high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
I want to go back to his comment. I said, why were there no backups? And he says, well, we got hacked, and then the IT people got sloppy, and they do it. But then he said, well, having infinite backups, or whatever. Maybe it's because I work in the world of IT. But that doesn't make any bloody sense what he just said. Because if you're going to do good backups, you're not going to have it on the same network as the data where it's backing up. Yeah, I mean, physically it'll be on the same network, but logically you're going to separate it so that way a attack, virus or something can't jump from the data source, servers, whatever you're doing, to the backup appliance or solution. So that way you can have your data integrity, or you can guarantee your data's integrity even after the primary environment gets compromised. Use different permissions, you do different firewalls, networking rules, you do everything to segregate and keep the backup appliance basically on its own. So that way, it makes it kind of makes it invisible. So that way, if they scan the network, it's you can find it, but it's not just straightforward and easy. If you have domain credentials, you can't use them to get onto the backup solution. You just do everything you have to do to keep putting barriers in place. So that way, you can really ensure that the backups are going to be good. This isn't going to be a possibility. Also, you always do differential backups instead of full backups. So that way, even if you do back up encrypted data or viruses or something like that, it doesn't wipe out all of your backups. It only wipes out a certain segment of your backups. But bye.
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you.
This was written by people who don't understand how to do IT stuff.
You've certainly blessed us.
Probably a programmer. So, yeah, so in the world of IT, you have infrastructure side, and then you have the software side, development side. And then in each segment of those, it splinters off into multiple different subcategories and sub-areas of things that you can work on and do and whatever. So there is an absolute metric butt ton of different things you can discuss, different logic. But yeah. Speaking of IT, I got a brilliant new tech idea. Let's go. What is it? Wait. Do you want to talk about it? Because once you say it here, I mean, it's more or less public information. If it's a really good idea, want to go for a patent? So in my in my day
I
job,
don't know. That still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
All the dangers are right there.
I
on the
work
package.
with
It's legal
companies and
required.
organizations and all sorts of stuff to
Consider it a way to weed out the people too stupid to know their
give me a
limits.
second. Let me do a quick sneaky save. I work with a lot of organizations to strategize, build out, and their IT services, migrate them to correct solutions for them, and do a ton of work on that type of stuff. Like that's quite literally my job, is to work with businesses and make them more effective and efficient. So I think you've heard me say this before, but like if I screw up, it's bad news. So I'm not allowed to make mistakes. It's good stuff. No stress. It's fun. Yeah. So what's your brilliant new tech idea?
Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My client's breeding.
Wait, what am I looking
strategies.
for
They live on
here?
Fish. She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
Wait, what am I looking at?
Doesn't need a fish.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Yeah, I've got a friend in Eclipse. She told me what I needed to get.
Good. Maybe a shirt. Or a card. Helium. Hey, you're blue shifting already. That's funny, right? A sorry skin color and the Doppler effect?
We're gonna buy a fishy. We're gonna buy that. Yep. And we're gonna buy that. Yep. We're gonna.
Dad, just get her anything. Or don't.
What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Endo. Increases power damage by 5%. This upgrade strengthens the weapon's mass effect. Sure, why not? Yeah. Let's go. Shepard gets. Sure. It's handheld gaming device that the controller comes off and you place the device in your PC tower, increases your performance by 43.7%. Gaming device you put. So it's a daughter board.
Why not? Every Asari has.
The store's over there. And don't get cute.
That is an interesting idea. Back in the day, a daughter board. So in your computer right now, you have daughter boards. So you have your motherboard, okay, the big board, and then your graphics card when you plug into it, that has its own PCB on it, and that's called a daughter board because it's plugging in to the motherboard. And so you're talking about a device that can plug in and give your computer a boost of performance power and some type of stuff. Back in the day, there was a company called Voodoo. And they are not doing what you're saying. What you're saying is different and unique. But they had these add-in PCI, not PCI Express, PCI, and then they went AGP before NVIDIA bought Voodoo. And then what you would do is you would take this card and you would put it into your computer, and it would boost up, like, not, I don't know the exact percentage, but it was actually close to your 43.7%. It was very close to a 50% boost, or so, like anywhere between like 25 to 50% boost in graphical performance, which was monstrous performance back then. And they were really cool, and you would just slap it in. You didn't have to connect any cables to it, and it would just work, and it was awesome. But then I forget what those were called, but I had one of those back in the day. It was really neat. It was a cool tech. And then and if it was Voodoo who basically came out with the SLI technology, and NVIDIA bought them and then adapted it into all their product stacks and that type of stuff and blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, it's actually not... The idea you have is actually a very good idea. And if you could get that to work, you would make bank.
Eclipse Mercs, some Justicar, I don't know. Nobody is ever.
Because if you could get a system where you could just have a thing, just plug it in with USB 4 standards, like you have more than enough bandwidth to do it and probably the ability to power it, and you'd be fine. So if you could figure that out, like,
On a call.
you would make, like, serious money. Because that would just be, like, plug and play at that point, and then it would just allow people, instead of having to buy a new video card or something like that, or if you customized it to have different options for, like, ray tracing enhancements or compute enhancement or whatever, you could make serious money. Sure. Let's buy stuff. Let's go. Woo! Good thing with like Nvidia's releasing the 5090. Don't buy the 5090. They're selling the 5090 for MSRP is what, $2,000?
Can I help you with
And
something?
third party
I'm looking for an Asari
add-on
warrior
boards.
named
So what,
Samara.
Asus,
Wait,
MSI,
why? Do you have a
Gigabyte.
problem, or did she kill somebody already?
They're gonna be like $2,500 roughly for the 5090s. Do not buy a 5090. Buy a 4090, fine. Buy a 4090. Gotta buy a 4080, 4080 Super. Wait for the 5080s to see that it's effectively just a 4080 Super. Whatever. Don't buy a 90 class card. It's a waste of your time and money. I don't really want to talk.
I just need to speak with her.
Good.
Yeah.
Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilion.
Yeah, actually, I'll
I'm
tell you
lucky
a thing I did yesterday.
She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that
I actually had a lot of fun doing it.
Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Love that they're calling humans aliens, which is 100% accurate.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Who governs them?
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
So I had my my Apple AirPods, and then this is a little Lego cube thing that my older brother got me a couple years ago when he was out visiting from California or Utah or wherever he lived. And it just is like a little fidget toy, and it just keeps going around like forever and ever and ever. And so I'll just play with it and fidget. So if you notice, like sometimes I'll have my hands, I have to constantly be fidgeting with stuff. Yeah.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to
I
fear.
print these on my
And the
3D
Justicar
printer
will
as
die
well, like
without
not
hesitation
Lego
to
pieces.
protect
I
the
guess I
innocent.
could, but
Their code
fidget cubes
orders
and
them
stuff.
to stop
Good morning,
lawbreakers
Harold. How are
with
you?
lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts
Once
the
I get
law
through this
somehow
talking,
on
I'll
Ilion.
explain to you what I
If
did
someone tried
yesterday.
to bribe her, should be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Investigate. Concerned about
Are you worried
aliens?
about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a
What do you got
human,
going on today,
do you
Harold?
think the Alliance would understand her?
Also,
actions and
Harold, you
respect
have a
her
great last
authority?
name.
You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear.
Or
and
as
the
the
Justicar
proper
would
people
die
say,
without hesitation
Harold, you have a
to
great
protect the
surname.
innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
I'm
Where's
looking
she
for
go?
Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal
Yeah,
on that
right?
balcony over there.
I agree with you. I completely agree. I cannot wait for the snow to keep fully go away and get the ice out of the wheel wells of the cars finally. Like, that'd be bloody phenomenal. I cannot wait. Oh, should I take Miranda or Thane? Kinda like Thane. Anyway, so what did I do yesterday? So yesterday I went to a small store. You may have heard about it if you're into like aquarium stuff or pet stuff. The store's called That Pet Place and That Fish Place.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
So what I did at that fish place was, excuse me, for my wife's birthday, I got her a gift of doing a clinic teaching us how to aquascape. And as you all know what aquascaping is, but for the people who just might not know, just to make sure, I know you guys watching this is just gonna be boring and whatever. Aquascaping is using live plants and like decorating a tank. So that way you're having like a scene of something. So you're using actual materials, driftwood, stones, rocks, whatever it is, high quality substrates where you're not going to use like painted substrates, stuff like that. And you're using all live real plants. So that you're putting in that. So you're making a scenery or something with live plants. And then we have about a month or so, month or two, where we're just got the tanks just with the plants in it. We have to get them all set up. We have them with water right now, so that way the plants don't dry out and die. That would be bad. And then we will get fish. I'm gonna get cherry shrimp and probably like Danios or some tetras to get a small little 10-gallon tank. Just so that way he has a little activity and that type of stuff, and the dogs or the kids can go and watch the different fish and everything. And then if we can keep that alive, I have a 75-gallon tank that I haven't had for about almost a year now and haven't done anything with. And then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with that tank. But that was a really cool experience, and they let us know that they might do another clinic on like a 13-gallon saltwater tank where they teach you how to do everything. So we're going to keep our ears out for that and see if we can do that clinic as well. That would be awesome.
I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble.
All right, let's
As
investigate.
If that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
30-inch by 9-inch. How tall is it? I like that 9-inch is actually super attractive to me of being so thin. The 30-inch, what is that, like a 20-gallon and a 30-gallon tank? If it holds water, and also is that a fish tank or did you use it as like a reptile tank or something like that? Because you can't use tanks. Once you go reptile, you can never go back to aquarium. You can use an aquarium tank and then convert it for like a reptile or something else, but you cannot go backwards.
Has Samara actually done anything
Or you
yet?
should not go backwards.
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell
Okay, 40, yeah, that makes sense. So it's 30 inches by 9 by 9 inches deep. How tall is it, roughly? It's gonna be what, 12 or 18 inches at least? Probably 18 inches tall.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective
Yeah, I don't remember.
sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if
Yeah, I would seriously consider that. I don't know where I put it, but I would seriously consider it. Not that I actually have any space for it, but that's kind of not the point, is it?
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
I've really thought
Jackie
about...
Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun.
Oh, yeah?
I saw his body this morning.
The other thing you could probably
They
do
used
is,
modded
has she tried listing it on,
That means
like
eclipse
Amazon
marks.
as well? Like, not Amazon, what am I saying? Facebook Marketplace? Might be able to sell it for, like, even if it's like 10, 20 bucks. For my 70 gallon with the stand and pump and everything, I paid like $150, 200 bucks for everything. Like, yeah, she's not going to make her money back, but she might be able to get a couple gallons of gas. But no, I mean, I'd be interested in it, but I'd have to get a permission from the
occasionally
missus,
do business
from my
with them,
manager.
but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by Merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Nice.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you, too?
Yeah, buddy.
I have no idea.
Would you guys be interested if I did like a
But they killed him.
videos
so
about
they
like
must
fish
be
tanks and
after
that type
me
of stuff?
too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
Thank you, Zyron, for that. I am looking forward to watching some play of that. I'll probably end up watching Raptor or Colonel Failure, if they happen to play Space Engineers too. Yes, answer. I have so many time lapses of my 3D printer. I've seriously thought about uploading those as shorts, but I just haven't done it. So, but like, I don't do 3D printing like videos ever, but like, I've been really considering that. For my fish stuff, I've been thinking kind of doing like an Ants Canada type of stuff, but not with ants, and just doing it with like aquariums, but trying to do some type of, trying to figure out how to do some type of videos of like, stuff like that. That Ants Canada kind of style of everything.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
It's that's honestly part of why I haven't built my 75 gallon. It's because
right now, my
I
worry
want to
is
film it.
me.
I
There's
have a
not
lot of
healthy Volus
GoPros.
in the Nosastra spaceport right now, especially a Volus named
have-
Pitney 4.
I have at least 4 GoPros. So I started a channel right before COVID, where it called Subi Ventures. And because I had WRX, my wife had a WRX, my brother has a Forester. And the point of the channel was going to be kind of like a Top Gear-esque type of stuff. We had a lot of stuff planned out and lined up. We made our launch video kind of explaining what we were going to do, and then I made one video. There's a couple other videos on there, but then I made one video about the Tri-State 48 Hours charity drive, and I left something out of that video of a car accident I had during that event. Which ruined all of my plans. And the point of the channel was going to be not talking about the cars or doing...
I should go.
It wasn't about that. It was about the adventures you could go on with the cars. It's about going places and doing things, getting out there. And that was going to be the whole premise, the whole point of it. So I was getting a lot of GoPros so I can put them around the car, front view, rear view, tire well views, and I needed to get more. I think I calculated out where for me to get all the shots I wanted to, I needed at least 9 GoPros per vehicle. So I was going to just kind of start off slow with a couple of them and just kind of have to go back and do a lot of filming, a lot of recording over and over and over again in certain roads or things that were cool, like where we're doing like windy, twisty stuff. Like I had a lot of vision of exactly how I wanted everything to go.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
And then after the rolling in the car at 5 miles per hour, that's its own story.
I wanted to be a
And then COVID hit. That literally killed that channel. Like, it was just...
I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him.
It was just not meant to be. So I have a bunch of GoPros. So yeah, I would be using those. I'd be using my Nikon I have a Z52 that my wife got me for Christmas. I have to get tripod set up on a gimbal and everything. And the gimbal, not like a self leveling gimbal, but more of a wildlife photography gimbal. And I'd be using that setup so that way I can get really, really high quality shots. GoPros are really good, but when you're gonna get into like 4K, 8K recordings and that type of stuff, they don't really hold a candle to mirrorless cameras. It just comes down to the sensor size. Not bad at all. It's just you get way more detail on a bigger sensor. Who would have thought? It's not always about megapixels either. I purposely went down from 24 megapixels to 20 megapixels.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
And then I want to get a full frame
You've got a
camera
score
as
to
well,
settle
but
with
I don't
Samara,
have
take it
4K
somewhere
or
else.
more to spend
Got
on
more
that
than enough
jazz.
trouble
So
here already.
you guys want to donate to the Inept Fund, let me know. I don't have infinite money, not like Zyron.
I need to find Samara and get back to my mission, with or without your help.
Sounds important. Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible
Still stuck in what lens to
We've
get
got
from the
that
stupid
covered.
camera.
If you're
I
getting
have
her
the
out
two
of my
kit
district,
lenses.
I'll get you to her ASAP. She's
Stuck
at
in
the crime
between
scene.
50 to 400 millimeter or 150 to 500 millimeter, or do I just go balls to the walls and get the Nikon 180 to 600 millimeter? I don't know. What do you think I should do? It's a difference of those first two lenses cost around $1,200, and then that third lens costs around $2K. Bloody expensive. Just for glass. It's bloody expensive. It's
You're
no
letting
good.
her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
But I'm building my photography kit for wildlife and birding.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
So if you ever want to feel like horrible at everything you do, let me know, and I'll help you go and do hobbies that will just make you feel pathetic. Because, you know, birding, if you just want to hate yourself, because it is bloody
You're awfully anxious
difficult,
to get Samara out of your district.
go for it. Have at it. It's a lot of
My
fun.
bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of
It's a
cross-species
huge challenge, being able
incident.
to learn how to
Her
track
Justicar
them
code
and
won't let her
be
taken
quick to
into
catch
custody.
small birds.
If
It's a
I
pain in the
try it,
ass.
She'll have to kill me.
It's a huge
I
pain.
have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Samara would kill a cop? That doesn't sound very just.
She would die defending an honest cop, but she'd fight an army of dirty cops to the death. I admire her dedication, but her presence is still a big problem. I need her gone before I have to carry out my orders.
What about me conquering the world using IT?
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to
Okay.
disobey.
Let's remember that
All
next
the
time
papers on the
Shepard
floor.
sets us up against impossible
up, please.
odds.
Thank
That's
you.
about twice a day.
Yeah, they're charging it. The light so solid, and you need to switch to the next battery, okay? Alright, cool. This is serious.
Our mission is more important than all of our lives. Anaya's superiors are just being foolish.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner.
Alright, I was talking
Go
to
outside,
Kaylee,
Take a
she's-
left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in.
Here's my old
Be
camera
careful. The local
bag,
Eclipse
and
mercs
I'm
have
letting
been
her
all over this
learn
back
how to
alley
use on my
lately.
old camera. And Nikon D3300. One of the batteries, she's charging them, so when we go to the car show, we can take a lot of photographies. Oh yeah, we're going to the Harrisburg car show later today, so you might see me there if you go. If you don't go, cool. Not everyone's into cars. I don't even know if they're going to have any cool cars there, because cars are kind of,
You mentioned a crime
meh.
scene.
But we're going to go and try to just have some fun and...
Polis merchant was murdered. It was a
Got some cool
professional
shots.
hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
I'll answer your
They're
questions,
kind of
Iron, about conquering the
humans
world
might
using
call them
IT
warrior
in a
monks.
moment.
They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
Opinion?
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Yeah.
Asari admire Justicars, but we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption. And Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volas.
Alright, so we did all that.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Right,
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
Okay. So. Loadouts. Do all that dangle in the jazz. Nothing there. Already spoke to her, so no more blue boxes. Alright, door's opening. What am I going to do? How am I going to conquer the world using IT? That is the question that Zyron has posed. Well...
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young.
That's a
Every
good question.
Asari does, I guess.
I am, in principle, anti-social media. Oh. Interesting. I didn't realize you could just walk past that. And it's not because I think social media is inherently bad.
I hear you can buy red sand from the Eclipse. Just don't cross them.
Give me a second. Sorry, I'm just making sure there's no more blue boxes I need to click on.
If you want to find the Justicar, get the detective to let you into the crime scene. Just don't make the Justicar angry. Now let me think. How do I get off-world before the mercs come after me like they did my partner?
I should go.
That's not my problem, bub. Good luck. So I probably would, I'm okay with the TikTok ban going forward, but I would also be okay with all social media getting banned, so take that with a grain of salt. I'm not, like, anti, like, because reasons. I just don't think they have a place, or... Let's consider extra stock surplus. Ship the rest of Thax at his normal... We'll never miss a few lost pieces. Ooh, goody. Okay, 5 is on. We're good to go. We're good there. And I was Harold. Was it you that reminding me to make sure that 5 is turned on? The icy doodleberries. So I probably, if I was, when I come to power, I probably will get rid of all social media, just because it's generally a scourge against humanity. At least in my humble opinion. But no, I mean, for me, it's like, I'm really trying to figure out and sort through...
Bravo squad prepped. Alpha squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've gone dark.
Shields have failed.
Open fire!
Plenty more where that came from.
That's right, this gun's got multi-shot. Haha, I remember. I'll get you all those answers there in a second. I'm trying to figure out this whole AI crap. And when I use words like crap, I don't necessarily mean like it's It's not good stuff. Crap is kind of I use crap interchangeably with the word stuff or things or stuff, kind of that type of verbiage. It's not good. I don't recommend anyone else doing it, and it does bother me when I hear other people say it, so I am a hypocrite.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
That's my type of chick right there. Let's go.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
I'm Commander Shepard, and I need your help with a critical mission, Samara.
You honor me, but I am in the middle of an investigation.
I need the best.
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous future.
I'm doing absolutely great. Heel choke. That's right, Token. Heel choke. That was a bit of a cruel thing she did,
I
huh?
must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day.
How are you doing today, Mario?
I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara fights her way out of custody, killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
Let me get through this talking scene here. We can get on to run and gun, and then I can talk to you guys more about the IT stuff. When I become a tech billionaire, how I'm going to enhance Zyron's life, and
a moment ago you refused to give up your
such.
investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Gotta find her hidey hole.
Small chance is better than none.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals
Shepard, keep
who
your
have
eyes
forsworn
up.
family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
I did A-okay myself. Thank you very much for asking. Snowblower worked great again. I did slip and fall on the ice while snowblowing. That was kind of funny. I laughed at myself, and then my hip's been hurting me all week. Don't get old. It sucks.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for
And then I had
Justicar to
minor
leave the
surgery on
space.
Tuesday, removing
I
a
must
lump from
follow
my
oath.
right
If I
arm.
suffer for it, I will accept that.
Good stuff.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
How about you? Did you survive, Mario?
I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
You're welcome. Alright, so... why do I question AI, huh? A lot of these promises sound very similar to me. Oh yeah, it's thank you very much, Mario. I appreciate that. After the procedure, they cauterized it immediately, so like so I was good to go. I don't have to have no stitches or anything like that. I'm gonna have a indentation in my arm right there, just from the removal of the man meat. But it's been aching. A few days later, it started really aching a lot, where I'm just kind of waiting for a week or so, or maybe a month, and if it doesn't stop, then I'm gonna go back and we're gonna have to figure out what the heck's going on. Or let's talk to this thing.
Hello again.
Cleared all the cars 4 times, so I...
Did you speak to the detective?
Oh my. Start.
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, EarthClan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are hunting you. You want to stay alive, I'm your best chance.
I missed the doodle thing!
You're right, EarthClan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar.
Can't believe I missed the doodle thing.
I
Son of a
chemical
biscuit.
onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic.
Bark, 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 bark.
I may have forgotten to
Bark, bark,
mention
bark.
that to the Eclipse, so they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Merc boss.
You've been in the Eclipse base. What do you remember?
Merc base. A boss base.
It's a series of docking bays where the Eclipse keep their private ships. They're well armed and they've got mechs. And they're all murderers. Every one of them kills someone as part of their initiation.
Yeah, I can put, they told me to put on Neosporin, so I've been putting that on there kind of as the antibacterial cream and stuff like that, and I need to convert over to putting Vaseline. So work base. So I'm supposed to be putting Vaseline on it. I forgot to do it this morning.
It's called Minogen X3, and it's very, very, illegal. Anyone with biotic powers who is exposed to it becomes more powerful. The higher your exposure, the more powerful you get. But too much of it, you die. That's the part that the Eclipse found disagreeable.
I need to get into the merc base. You're gonna help me.
I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy.
Punk Pow Enter the Fist film?
Take it, but be careful.
Where in that movie do they
murder to earn her uniform.
reference Neosporin?
They are all dangerous.
My friends call me Daddy. Yeah. I haven't watched that movie in forever. I need to watch that with my kids. Why do you need topical antibiotics? Because they removed a topical, like a lump from my arm. They numbed me up and then they just cut it out. So I have this indentation, this dip in my arm, and then they cauterized it. So just to make during the healing process to make sure it doesn't get infected, They have me use Neosporin or a topical antibiotic to help make sure it kills or prevents any infection from occurring. So my concern with AI is a lot of the arguments, a lot of the things they said how it's going to revolutionize everything and change everything were very similar arguments and things that were claimed about the home assistants, and then they just didn't pan out. There's a lot of funding going into AI. A lot. I cannot name a product yet that seems to actually matter.
We've been spotted.
Like, you have, like, ChatGPT, you've got Gemini, you've got Copilot. But what do they actually do? They're a search engine. They can help you get searching, finding things. And they're not revolutionary. They're... They're just slightly better.
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend...
Oh, give me a second. What up? Are you hurt? Where? Oh, pretty much the bloody spot is.
I can get you all.
Oh, pretty much where the big bloody spot is. I'll get Neosporin. Banana. Neosporin. Who said that? It wasn't the Chosen One. Banana, is that,
I'll destroy you.
Was it the chick? Wee. Chosen One. Wee. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna go back and investigate this area over here. Does Kitty ever climb on your desk? I don't have any cats. I have a lot of dogs. I have 2 boxers, Sophie and Maple. And my Kaylee, she has a corgi. And then my dad adopted his brother's 2 dogs when his brother went into assisted living. So that was a little while ago. So I have 5 dogs. We have 16 or 17 rabbits. We have like 13 or so guinea pigs. We have a lot of animals. Yeah, no worries. I used to have cats. But not anymore. Not for a little while. And it's primarily because... Actually, give me a second. My dad just messaged me. It's that because of the dogs, I just don't want to put them in harm's way. Sorry, my dad was messaging me asking when I'm going to go to the Harrisburg Car Show. So, after stream. I'm going to, after stream, wrap up and do that type of stuff. Then I'm going to head out and go to the Harrisburg Auto Show. I hear whispering. So for IT World, I'm just trying to figure out what the future actually is going to hold and how it's actually going to become meaningful for new technology and stuff coming out. And I just haven't seen that magic special sauce yet. So, and what am I going to do when I'm a tech billionaire? Hey,
Wait, stop!
Tell Grandpa that's
I didn't
okay.
fire
You
my
guys can go
weapon
see
once.
Uncle Ed, okay?
I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters
But
were
just let
watching,
him
but
know
I
that
didn't
it's
really
okay.
shoot.
You're in an enemy uniform, and
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
Screw that bastard, and screw you.
Bam! Yeah, get some Renegade. Sorry, punk. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay off my student loans. Second thing I'm gonna do is help my kids get through college, university, or get them set up so they can do whatever they want to do.
This is valuable.
I'm not gonna pay their lives so that way they don't have to ever work. But I'm gonna at least give them the opportunity to empower them to do what they want to do, to do the career that they want to do. They don't have to go to college. They don't have to go to university, but they have to go to some type of secondary education. Whether, you know, it's like they want to become an electrician, go for it, yo, do it. But, you know, become a carpenter, get the training, get the specialization for them to do that type of stuff. I want to empower them to do that type of stuff. Then I literally would like pay off my house, and then the other, you know, all that type of stuff would get all paid off so I could be debt free. And then I would probably, honestly, I probably would just do more streaming, and I probably would just do kind of this as my full-time job, and just be able to hang out and chill and just do, you know, enjoy the limited time we have on this thing that we call life. And try to be happy and like and do things that can empower me to be happy, and then, you know, help people I can help. And so on and so forth. Not gonna pay the way for anybody, but like, if I was possible to like, what am I stuck on? That's the dream. Live life, help people, and try to be happy. Teach the kids everything you can. Yeah, pretty much. Is that not the truth right there? But like, dude, it's so freaking hard. Like, trying to figure out like what makes you happy. Like, that is not an easy task. And you have to boil things down to like, what are the actual core things? Not the superficial things. And like, people say, oh, you don't need to have money to be happy. That's bullshit. Like, that is absolutely not true. And you do need to have money to be happy to some level. Because if you don't have money, it's really effing hard to put food on the table. If you don't have money, it's really hard to go places and do things. You need to have money. You don't have to be happy to get the money. You don't ever work or live to work. You need to work to live. So that way it can empower you to do the things that are going to make you happy. Now, you don't want to be miserable in the job you do, but you need to be able to have the opportunities to find the things that you enjoy. Money equals security. There's happiness in knowing you can provide for your family. Is that not the truth? Being able to provide for your loved ones is critical. And like this is a big challenge that like a lot of people have. And I can't speak on behalf of anybody else other than like myself and everything. Yeah, no problems, Iron. But like as a guy, as a father, as a dad, as a husband, I have a huge responsibility, or I feel a huge responsibility to provide for my family. And this gets really tricky because I want to give them the best life and provide for them the best life I can. But in doing so means I work a lot. And because I work a lot, I don't get to spend much time with my family. So you get this really kind of crap back and forth of how to balance those two things. How do you continue in your careers or your job paths to keep moving forward so you can provide better and better and better, but because you're trying to provide better and better for your family, you spend less time with them, so then you don't get the quality time with them. But if you got more quality time, then you won't be able to provide as much, so it's a really annoying balancing act.
No sweat.
I've had little money and no money. I'd rather have money every time. Oh yeah, absolutely. What I do really like though is I started having kids when I was very young. So the first child I chose, Kaylee. I was 23 when Heather and I got back together. She was already pregnant at the time, and I chose to be the dad and not the father. That's okay. That's nothing fancy glory or anything like that. Whatever. It's just I love Heather, so I had to make a decision if I love her, and is that going to be okay with me? And I made the decision. Yep. All right, time to bring the boom.
He goes.
Weakening their integrity. So, it's always, like I said, it's always a balance. It's tough, but you just got to do what you think is right, and you can't really double guess yourself. You got to go with your gut, and just trust that you're doing the right thing at that point in time. And that's all you can do. So having all the money in the world, you're not going to be happy just if you have all of the money. Because that's not going to make you happy. Being able to figure out, what's actually important to you. What actually do you enjoy doing? What actually do you care about? And then being able to give yourself the opportunities to do those things. That's what's going to help you find happiness. Going and doing things you care about. And really, spending time with those who you love. And again, money doesn't buy happiness. It's... Sure, maybe it can't buy it. It can absolutely rent it. And it empowers you to, you can't put food on the table. The amount of stress that puts you under is ridiculous. And this also goes back to my theory of, they say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I think that's a misunderstood statement. I have a very different viewpoint on that. And they say, no, you got to do what you love in life. You got to do what you love, because then, you'll never be working out, and, you'll just love everything you do.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is
I'll tell you what my viewpoint on that is after this message.
Ridiculous bolus.
All right.
Close exploding rounds blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Yeah, right, Harold? You're exactly. You're shopping in the wrong places.
Elnora was the killer.
Or you're shopping for things that you don't
smelled
really
murder on
care
that
about.
bitch.
Detective Anaya
But it
would be
itself
interested
isn't
in
buying the
this.
happiness. It's buying you the opportunity to do experiences, which will bring you happiness. So it directly doesn't do it, but it absolutely directly does influence it. If you do what you love, you're never going to work a day in your life because you're going to be effing unemployed. Name a person or a career or a job that you love absolutely everything you do. It does not exist. If you do a job that you love, you won't work because it doesn't exist. So you'll be unemployed. If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life because you won't have a job. Simple as that. That's my mindset on it. And that's what helps me kind of get through like the suck. Every job has it. Every job has the suck. Someone once said money just amplifies who you are already. And if you're a giving kind of person, it's amplified. If you're a greedy jerk, it always shows. Oh yeah, for sure. Greed is not good. Greed will help you push yourself. Or responsibilities may help push yourself. But you don't want to become a greedy bastard. That's not good. All you're going to do is become spiteful and everything and turn out to be like people who buy Twitter. And nobody wants to be like that.
I've seen us.
Here we go.
Sure, they have a lot of money, but like, do you think his kids love him? Do you think what actually, to me, what would really matter in life? Do you think a person like who might buy Twitter on a whim because they're a troll? Do you really think that they're actually happy? For the type of questionable salutes they do? Is that a happy person? Why are they so full of hate? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Doesn't mean that they're trying to be a bad person, but they just don't feel like they have a good moral compass. And that's a very personal thing. There is no right or wrong. You've got to figure out because morals and ethics really depend on your viewpoint on the world and what is okay and not okay. And the only way to determine from a societal level is the majority. The majority rules. Oh, I died. Man, the Viper plus crypto ammo combo works great. Yeah, right? Except for this. Now I just blowed it up. The greatest... name the movie, okay? The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to be loved and loved in return. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so, yeah, sorry for not trying to get political or anything like that, but it's kind of a deep topic. And it's actually a really, really interesting topic about, like, happiness, because it's going to be unique and different for everybody. And that doesn't mean that it's right or wrong for anybody. It just makes it unique for everybody.
Gunship above!
Ow, stop it. Boom! Boom goes the dynamite. I love that heavy weapon. That's a great one. That's a really good one. Nice. Let's go. So, yeah, so good stuff. So, all right. So when I'm at the tech billionaire, as Iron asked a while ago, what am I going to do? I'm just going to try to be a good person. I've studied a lot of different religions when I was younger, and there's one religion that I end up falling back on every single time. And this is going to sound really weird, but you'll get over it, is Wiccan. Not because I believe in witchcraft or anything like that at all. Now, don't forget to reload your heavy weapon at the weapon rack. Is that how you reload it? I had no idea. In the Wiccan religion, religion, whatever you want, they have one commandment, and that one commandment is do no harm. Does that not sum everything up? Don't be a doucheberry. Don't do harm.
This looks like a shipping manifest.
My son's mother is Wiccan. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Dude, people be people. Let them be... Who cares?
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves that the Volus is a criminal. I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
Do no harm, and as above, so below. Yeah, right? Dude, it's just... When I spent time and I thought about that, I was like, holy crap. That just simplifies everything of just don't be a doucheberry. Just be a good person. Do no harm. Done. And it's like, and then that's kind of been my kind of guiding light through everything of like, do what you think is right. Do what you think is moral. Do what you think is ethical. That doesn't mean that you'll agree with me 100% of the time, but at least I know I'm doing my best. I'm giving myself the opportunity to grow and learn and be challenged and keep evolving and becoming better. Don't stop questioning.
We've got to keep moving.
So, yep. That's it for me right there on that one. There was something else asked, I think, a while ago. Let's see. Yeah, survived all the snow. That was good. Was able to... I still got the cars. I just let all the snow fall, and then the following morning I went and I cleaned off the driveway after all the snow was done, and then I put down all the ice and everything. Ice melt and stuff. Where I needed to.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You need help.
You need help. You stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
Is that what this character's name? Oh, why? Is he bad?
But they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Where'd you come from, little buddy?
Trade group.
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
So far, I like this guy.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
When the chips are down, even your friends will screw you for an extra cred.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, having this incapacitated Volus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step.
But great wind, bionic god. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
There we go.
So much for godhood.
Good little fat buddy. All right, let's go. Okay, so this is the weapon rack. So, how do I reload my Doodleberry? Is that all you have to do? Super Secret ME2 tip. All right, go for it. All right, so like, does that Okay, so I'm assuming that I actually have to like go out. Okay, I'll go back in. Ah, look at that, Harold. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you very much. Boom. That is awesome. I'm sure that's not a bug. I mean, this game's so old at this point. If they wanted to fix it, they would have. Thank you very much. That's awesome. So, what are your life goals?
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world.
I'm interested to hear what all of your life goals are. Like,
Now
what is the
you.
thing in life that you're striving to do to work towards?
At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass. Mark.
Shield down.
Firing now.
Oh god, oh god!
Where's your bleeding skull?
Firing now.
I bet the name of that ship is in here somewhere.
It's never bug. Feature! Yeah, oops. Weapon rack, turn off your ammo. Oh, no! Thank you very much for reminding me. I gotta remember to look back up there, but it's okay. I was wondering why they weren't freezing. I was honestly like, oh, that's interesting. I guess I'm just rolling some unlucky... Rolling unlucky. For me, being financially stable, I work multiple jobs just to make it. Yeah, child support. Yeah, dude, I try. I mean, I don't have to pay child support. But I've also made it a point to do what you got to do, yo. You got to be happy. Yeah, right. Aside from continuing to help people in my field. So for me, purple. There we go. For me, it is I want to buy an Aston Martin, about $300,000, $350,000 in cash. Because my logic is, if I can afford to do that in cash, how else is my life going? If I have the money laying around where I can just do that, pay for it in cash, How are things going? The Justicars here probably looking for one we sent off to the AML meter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope the Justicar doesn't mess up my operation.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name, or look around first?
Look around.
We've got time. Let's look around some more.
All right, we're gonna look around some more. So my life goal is doing that. So then, because if I can do that, that means I can help my kids. I can help my family. I can have the quality of life that I want to have. I can, support my loved ones and do whatever I want to do. So it's a compounding desire, versus just like a too easily obtainable goal. Because what I realized when I was fairly young, that I had goals that were too simple. They were too easy. And when I achieved them, sorry, I'm running around just looking to make sure there are no more blue boxes anywhere. If I achieved my goals, I got really depressed because I didn't have anything to work for, work towards, or do that type of stuff. And that sucked.
Should we go back to the spaceport main yard?
Just sucks that she was the one who was unfaithful and I get stuck with child support. Yeah, dude, that sucks hard. I'm so sorry to hear that. In my situation, my wife's actually the breadwinner, not me. So in theory, she'd have to pay spousal support to me, right?
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, anytime, buddy.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse.
But your kids are worth it.
It will
Spending your
take
time,
months
spending your
to
money,
rebuild
spending your
their
stuff, your
organization.
kids are absolutely worth it.
Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping
Just be the best you
manifest
can.
that belongs to me?
For you, your kids, and all that type of stuff. What's it worth to
We
you?
both know this manifest will get you sent away for a long time.
Absolutely, Earth Clan. For the manifest, I'll give you all the creds I made selling the Minigen.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And that's the right mentality to have. Is you look for that silver lining and stuff. Like, you support your daughter, you support your kids, you do the best you can for them, and you be the best example for them to learn, and just show them that like it's not right or wrong. Is that stuff's gonna happen in life, and you just always make the best of it, and you always do the best you can. No other exception, nothing else. You just be you, and you just be awesome. That's all you can do, man. That is it. I'll give you creds. Should I take the creds?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
Honestly, if my kids don't know how stressed I am, then I'm doing a pretty decent job. Yeah, duck theory. Everything in life should work on the duck theory. Do you guys know what the duck theory is?
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
Oh, I got something I could show her.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my
Yep.
station.
Harold knows it.
It's nice you didn't kill me, too.
Harold knows the duck theory. Duck theory is basically what Harold just had. Calm above water, but like work like hell below it. So the way I look at it is when you see a duck on a pond or whatever, on a body of water, they are just gracefully floating on by, right? They're just going by and they look awesome. Mallards, man, they are some of the prettiest colors. And when you get to see like some of those ducks and everything, of just how amazing they are. But underneath the water, how is that duck being propelled? You don't know what their feet are doing, flopping around. They could be absolute mayhem under the water where you can't see it. But as long as the surface, you're just gracefully floating by. That's the duck theory. And that's about doing what you got to do behind the scenes to get the shit done. So everyone around you, they just see nothing but professionalism, grace, and awesomeness. Duck theory.
You're sworn to follow a code that dictates your decisions. But I'm running a military operation.
You wonder if I will refuse to follow orders because of my code?
I can't allow that to happen.
By agreeing to follow you, I am compelled to swear the most difficult of Justicar oaths, the third oath of subsumation. After I do, your orders will override the code. You should know, however, that I'll still give you my opinion if the situation warrants.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code. By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
This could get a lot of fun. I might have to use my please hold button
I never thought
quite a
I'd see a
bit.
Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
Oh, that's okay. I am honored. Welcome to the team.
Now you have to do whatever I tell you?
I am sworn to you. Do not make more of it than that. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
Have we ever seen ducks sitting in trees? I have not. No, I can't say I have ever seen a duck sitting in a tree. I've seen them laying along the banks. I've seen them in water. I've seen them flying, but I can't think of any time I've ever seen a duck in a tree. That's weird. That's wild.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard, and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Nice. Let's go.
I'll be on my way.
Be well. Value the Justicar. I've never heard of one working with a human before.
I am ready to leave if you are. Shall we return to your ship?
I'd like to look around a bit first.
Very well.
I guess what I'll do...
I am ready to leave. Shall we return to your ship?
We'll
Let's go.
jump to the ship, and then we're gonna. I think we still have stuff to do on this place. Oh.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
Oh,
Still don't know what
Shepard's
we're
looking at her biotic powers right now. Look at where his eyes
I'll
are.
be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you.
That's what we're using.
I
Put
must
her in the
meditate on
captain's
the day's
quarter. Giggity,
events.
giggity, giggity, goo. That's only half speed. I'm going after Jack. Oh man, I just don't know. So do you guys ever, any of you shoot any photographs? Any photographers out there? I hate that it does this. Oh no. Crap nuggets. Man. I'm back, so I have to head off. See ya. Thank you, Zyron, very much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. You have yourself a great day, and I'll see you around, bud. You have a great one. Take care. Man. Shield and synthetic damage. Yes. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do that a little bit different. 7 seconds. Entire squad gains Kyro ammo effects, letting you incapacitize large groups of relentless hammer one target. Yeah, we're gonna do the whole squad as. I did not mean to do that. Man, I am so frustrated with myself right now. Alright, let's go downstairs. And
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari.
start talking to the crew.
You did well getting Samara on our side.
Also, guys, if you
She
have
was
a
so
moment,
elegant and
and I would
gorgeous.
appreciate this, you
Without
guys
her
don't have to do
marriage,
no
she's so
obligation, but
cold.
don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that as well. If you hit notification icon, sure, why not? Let's go. But I do appreciate it. If you guys don't do it, no worries. You do you. No judgment.
I didn't recruit her for her looks. The Normandy already has you, Kelly.
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal? It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful. I've been hoping for some private time with you. Lead the way.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness. I haven't stayed up that late since my college days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
Well then, that was an interesting,
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Not what I was expecting.
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
Yes.
I'd appreciate that, Kelly.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Thane would like... Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, we're going to go down to the... We're going to go to engineering. We're going to work our way up and go from there. We're going to start with the, probably so far the best developed character in the game, I think, is Jack. But just to be safe, we're going to go ahead and do a quick sneaky save and see how this goes.
Hey.
We need to discuss our relationship.
I said I want to think about everything. I just... You know what it's like to think you're alone and find out you're not?
Pretty much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast, you fucker.
If you need to think, I can wait. For a while.
This is so strange for me, and you just keep pushing. What am I supposed to do with that? You're weird, Shepard. That kind of gets me off.
Alright, that's weird. Let's go. Alright, yes, we have Muscovy ducks at the lake here. Dude, they also sit on the fence rails. That is so interesting. Do these two not ever talk with each other?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Will do, Commander. Thank you, Scotty. Alright, so now we're going to go up to the crew quarters. Port observation.
Hey, Shepard.
I also like her voice a lot. So, Harold, where's the general area you are again?
You're a brave man spending so much time with Jack. I'm afraid to even go near that part of the ship. I guess there's someone out there for everyone. Even her. So, you and Kelly, huh? Sounds like you two had a nice date. I thought she was coming on to me at first, but maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl. I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Gentlemen toilets. Alright, let's just go see. Do they have anything to say? Or are they still unlocked in a... They're still engaged in the universe's longest staring contest. No blinking at all. Oh, wait, did she just blink? Is that blinking or am I just going crazy? Yeah, she's blinking. Okay, so I guess she's losing. Does he ever blink? Yeah, he blinks too. Okay, cool. So they are blinking. So you're just chilling in a lounge, huh? With a big ball.
Shepard.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Oh no. You guys ever do you like photography? Did you ever go birding or anything like that?
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a
I went back
colleague
and
to
forth a
chat
lot
with.
between like
I
going
may
with
be rusty at it,
Nikon or
however.
Canon,
If you are patient, I would love
Sony,
to talk.
and then I end up settling back on staying with Nikon. I really thought I was going to go with a Canon R7 for X camera. E52, very happy with.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
Yeah, Missy.
I work for you, Shepard.
Ooh.
Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
You might say it is personal.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
Not curious?
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
What's the life support? Ain.
Shepard.
What's going on?
I heard you wanted to speak with me.
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
I've got time. Take it at your own pace.
Thank you. I fear I've already done that for too long. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years.
Huh.
He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. Hi, father. Runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
You never mentioned this before.
Man, I got it.
When my wife departed
Talk about the conversations we just had earlier.
Tended to that issue.
About providing for a family and that type of stuff.
His aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
Yeah.
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The hammer honed them in me. I have
It's a
few
thing,
others.
man.
I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find
I
his
can't
own
listen to the song like Cats in the Cradle or whatever, because like,
he would not have shared the path of sin.
and that song's rough. When you become a parent and stuff like that, song gets rough.
Disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
Well, what's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. He
wants to be like his dad.
This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Yeah. Got it. Yep. Thane, I understand, bub. Father does something to take care, provide for the family, but realizes, and the son wants to be just like their dad, wants to be like their father, and the father's like, this is not the life that anyone should have lived. Yeah.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
I do. I suppose we should talk, but I won't be shared. If it's going to go anywhere, everyone on this ship needs to know that you're mine.
I need some time to think.
Take all the time you need. You know where I'll be.
Okie dokie. Well, that's progressed. Uh-oh.
How can I help you, Commander?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I don't know. Ever since Ashley, you know, like, gave me the cold shoulder.
I'd like to follow that lead on Sodomus.
I'll let you know, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I don't know. That's a toughie. That is a tough one. I got fishies! Beak. From Jarrett. Greetings, Commander Shepard. Ilara Song gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crews on the tower. You helped me get out of there. Thank you. Thing changed my life. I'm also gonna buy some nice clothes. So if you could tell him that, or just whatever parts you think appropriate, would be appreciated. Sure. All right, so any ooh. Okay, any no. Oh, no. Reshield by 3%. Storm speed by 3%, I think. I think I'm gonna go back to the shields. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, tough one. The mentally unstable one who is obviously fun, or the beautiful and calculated one. All right, so, but why is Jack really mentally unstable, or was she really just never given a chance? And allow her, or has she been just wound up so tight where she's always just been like abused, misused, and that type of stuff? So like someone wasn't there to actually like allow her to be her. I'm not trying to make a defense or anything. I'm asking questions because it kind of gets into a lot of psychology.
I've got an appointment with
That's for me to find out. Oh. Okay.
Wait.
We're
Fine, get that
flying
way.
into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. She's so...
It was different.
You won't
Oh, yeah?
understand unless you meet.
Minor spike in the primary core, compensating. So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? Get everyone at the same store or something?
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
EDI, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you,
Turn the
Commander.
camera out and charge or not. Yeah, that one will be dead. Yeah, that was pretty funny with Joker. That the AI is learning how to utilize him and get him to work better. I like that. That's pretty funny. Boop 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 boo. Gotta talk to the doodle guy.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Is he the elusive man or is he Cancer Man from
I intercepted
X-Files?
a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with EDI. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
All right. So, wait, what? Yep. Right.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive.
What are your
How
guys'
did the
hobbies?
Turians take it out?
You guys are, you're welcome to ask me any questions you guys want, but I don't always get to ask you guys questions. I'm going to start trying to do that a little bit more. What do you guys like to do? What are your
Radar scans
hobbies?
do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Never saw a ship like this before.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Interesting to see how this goes from soldier class. I enjoy playing games and watching movies on my day off as long as spending time with my kids. And when the weather is nice, going on walks or hikes or state parks. Dude, I'm with you 100%. Like, we love going on hikes. We also do mountain biking. Stuff like that. So we'll just load up the bikes and we'll go out to the parks, wherever we'll go mountain biking. I want to do some of the old, like, trail beds this year. Watched Dune last night again. It was great. Which Dune? Oh, the new ones? And you got to watch the original one for one that's like 3 hours or something. That one's nuts. Okay, so let's go. Very dark.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing people are aboard. If they're still alive.
EMBN, man. I used to watch that YouTube channel all the time. I don't even know if they're still around or what they're doing, but they got me back into it years ago. And like, just get out there and have fun and just learn about bikes. You don't need anything super expensive. Jumping out, like, make sure you get an actual trail rated bike. If you go to Walmart, often those bikes aren't actually trail rated. So if you do jumps or anything, like, you could break them. The welds could just give out.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
Being trapped in something like this. Completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Like, got REI, you know, somewhere. REI's some great entry-level bikes for, like, reasonable prices.
This is horrible.
And I just have a hardtail, so I got front suspension.
Leave a pile of bodies lying around.
Used for testing.
But no rear suspension, so it's just it's all hard on the rear. That way, when you're biking up hills and stuff like that, you're not losing any energy. I can lock out my front forks and stuff like that. Yeah, I have a Ghost. Mine's a Ghost, and REI's got some good stuff. My brother got a Ghost. I mean, you can go all sorts of ones, and it's just about finding the right frame that's going to be built for you, like, for your size. And making sure you're getting a bike that's good for what you plan to do with it. If you're going to do jumps and stuff, or what else not.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
Is that supposed to make me feel
hiking?
better?
I love going hiking.
Because it didn't.
Dead is dead. There's no such thing.
Take the dogs, just take the kids, and we just go. Did I miss anything on the other way? Because I know I went up to the right. Was there a way to go over to the left? I'm sorry, I went up to the left. Was there a way to go up to the right? I know direction. I don't think so. No, there wasn't, was there? It was just... No, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. The Trek. Trek's another good one. Giant's good. Nice. There's a Trek store near me for a bit closed down a few years ago. I have to look for another bike store. Yeah, make sure you find a good bike store. Like, going to be able to buy local is really important. But even if you decide that you're going to go to, like, REI, you're going to go, like, Dick's Sporting Good or something where you're going to be able to get, like, a decent bike. Trek, there's so many out there. Being able to support local bike shops is important so that way they can actually tune it, because they're going to do way better than REI. They're going to do way better than any of the big box stores and stuff like that. So working with I'll do that. I'll bring it into just do like a tune-up every couple years. I have my own bike stand actually sitting just over there where I'll take out and I'll tweak in, do all the cleaning and tune-ups and all that jazz myself. But when I want to actually get it fully done correctly, then I'll bring it to a little bike shop up, the Ephrata area, I believe, is where I go. Ephrata, Pennsylvania. And I'll bring it in, and then they do their jazz and do their stuff.
That's a collector. Are you saying those bastards even experimented on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Teething so bad right now. My bottom right wisdom tooth has like been slowly coming in. So annoying. What did you find out?
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their
Wow.
genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous gene sequences.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, last year I wanted to do a lot more camping and getting out there, but this year, like, I'm actually gonna, like, I have to actually do it, and I want to go out on my own a bit, and like, get some time away, just to kind of detox and that type of stuff. Like, I want to spend time with the kids and the family and stuff, but like, I also want to be able to just get out there and go do my thing.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
What? I don't know if I just made a mistake. We're gonna find out. Yeah, whiskey or original helps for the discomfort. I remember, yeah. Live and learn. Yeah, right? And we'll find out. So, yeah, that's been annoying.
Look, on the ceiling. What are those weird pods? There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Yeah, right? If I miss anything, make sure you let me know so I can get back and grab it. Looks like teeth. Looks kind of like bats. That was some 15,000 credits to salvage. Right. Okay, cool. Let's go. Wait, I missed materials? Where? I didn't see any blue squares. I think I have the scanning mod, but I haven't been able to test it yet. After last stream, I installed it, but I didn't launch the game through the mod manager, so I don't know if I... Oh, there it is. Oh. Grind? Wait, where are these resources? Huh. Sorry if I have any jerky camera movements. I am playing on a mouse, so mouse and keyboard. So I do have the ability to like, twitch. Do a lot more Twitch reactions. Oh well. Yeah, if I didn't see them, but I'll try.
Watch this.
All right, cool. We got a Doodleberry right there.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago.
What?
They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Same ship. Almost looks like freaking snake skin. Look at that. That's wild.
Shit. They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to hit Earth.
Not if we stop them.
That's nuts.
There, on the platform. It looks like some kind of control panel.
Where are the bodies of the Collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the Collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems.
Oh.
Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Randa was right. Trap.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Aw, Jack, help Miranda up.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
We got company.
Incoming! Here goes!
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
Connection download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
Alright.
We got company.
Alright.
Trouble incoming!
There we go! 41% complete.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
Scion?
Assuming control. I will direct this personally.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes.
Direct this personally.
Is there anything I need to do about, Miranda and, what's her face?
Cannot resist.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
We got company. It's about to get fun.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
Assuming control of this form.
Firing now.
The harbinger of your destiny. I sense your weakness.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Here they come again.
Okay,
Stop shooting me!
well, don't jump up in front of me, you dingus.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Put them down.
I will direct this personally.
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link to the command.
Okay, we got this one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I must manually do the doodle effects. You got it, girl. Alright, sniper rifle was not as effective in this as I was hoping it was going to be.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Why?
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
Don't jump to
We don't have
conclusions.
time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
I knew Cerberus would screw me again. I'm gonna crush his head.
No, the commander's right. There must be some other explanation.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Let's move. Oh, we're back at ground level. Oh, and they even put stairs in. Oh, that was super nice of them. Oh.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
I mean, the big one that just opened? Okay, will do. I didn't know that Eddie, or Edie, isn't a, working with the collectors as well. I don't trust anybody.
New victims.
I'm taking fire.
Destroy you.
Boom. I need more shields. I think you kind of notice I'm kind of making like a tanky character. Wait, what? Ah.
Here we go.
Assuming control. You're assuming control.
Enemies in front.
Jack, you're supposed to shoot the boogers.
Firing now. Got you.
Check your radar. Left, shift. This is... Okay, so what, down here? Yeah, that what shows you where you need to go. Forgot what class you're a soldier? I don't know. How do I see what... Soldier. Yeah, but I gotta explore the map to find all the loot, so I can't just go straight there. Nice! 250, element 0. I want some gum or something to chew on so I can make my gum in the back right of my mouth feel a little bit more tender.
I got it. Attack didn't work. Nothing can stop me. Watch out!
I've lost you.
Holy crap, munchkins! I don't know what key you would press on a keyboard, but each class has a unique ability. Yeah?
I am opening a door on the far side of the room. He goes. That was ineffective. To the right. Found that one. That was ineffective.
What the heck is that attack?
I am opening a door on the far side of the room. Night, night. My attack didn't work. One left. New victims. He goes. That was ineffective. Destroy you.
Okay, I think I got it. I did get it. Alright, sweet. I did not like that boss fight. That was a pain. Holy moly. Alright, now did I get all the loot? Can't go back up there, so I'm gonna assume yes. Alright, we did it. Good job. Yeah, there's so much about this game I don't know how to do correctly, so if you have any tips or tricks, please let me know.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. Isn't that where we came in?
We must be getting close to the end.
We can use this.
Are we opening the doors, or are the controllers opening the doors? And are they guiding us to where they want
Enemies
us
in
to
front.
go?
Enemy down!
Direct intervention is necessary.
Got you!
We are the harbinger of your destiny.
Nothing can stop me!
We fight as one. Kill one and 100 will replace it. Nothing stands against us.
I'm getting a little low on ammo. As in, I don't have any ammo. This could become problematic really quick. The radar thing is missed by a lot of players. Yeah, I didn't even know it was there until you pointed it out to me, so thank you. What's the power wheel? Is it this?
Assuming direct control.
It's about to get fun.
Is fragile.
Well,
Hello, dead people. One left. Enemy down. There we go.
what else? That seemed to go a wee bit better.
Shields have failed.
One last.
Okay, I'm doing slightly better on ammo this time around.
Trouble incoming.
This is really hard to see. No ammo drops? Seriously? Oh, wait, there's ammo drops. I need ammunition. Ammunition, there we go. I can use words. And clearly I need to use...
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, you know, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
I'm good. We're in close combat, so I'm gonna pull out a nuke cannon.
I got it. Nothing can stop me.
Ow! Right. Holy God. Oh my gosh. Why can I not speak today? Oh my gosh. Holy my gosh.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
I'm getting there. Calm down. Cool your jets.
Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make them work for it this time. forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect Core.
Cool, I did stuff. Ghost ship.
The Illusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what I'm gonna say to the Illusive Man.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
She also discovered that the Turian distress signal originated from the collectors. There's no way you thought it was real.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You invested in me, why lie? I found another way.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendagon is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon.
Drinking and smoking. Let's go.
Accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
This is getting interesting, to say the least.
So the Illusive Man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
He tries something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. EDI, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays in the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Reaper
use it.
IFF
I gotta
must
look up
trigger
the
relay to use
key
more
binding
advanced
to see how to
encrypted protocols.
utilize that.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Was an interesting little stroll by Cutie McCutie Pants right there at the end. Oh God! Why does it always bump you out? That's really annoying. All right, now we're gonna run around.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the Collector ship. Thank goodness for EDI.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
EDI brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but EDI gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure EDI was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks. All right, let's go talk to the people. I want to get done. It sounds like that going into the whatchamacallit doodle place is kind of the like primary mission. So I want to wait. Okay, yeah, there's Gronk or whatever. Now we gotta go talk to Jack, see how she's doing.
Hey,
We need to discuss our relationship.
I said, you know what it's like to think you're
Pretty
alone?
much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast, you fucker.
If you need to think,
I can
wait.
You're weird, Shepard.
Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go back up. Her story is not progressing. We're gonna do just a flyby about the crew and the engineering quarters, see if they have anything to say.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the Collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Or is there any additional?
What can we do for you, Commander?
training. Nope.
Carry on. Will do, Commander.
Absolutely not. IFF is one of the last to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do pretty much everything else at this point. I really want to get all of my Well, okay, there's that guy. I really want to go and get as much of the side quests and all the other quests done. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you very much for confirming that. Thane is still doing his thing. What's her face? Oh.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple.
Oh, they are.
I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Okay. Patty Cathy back there. Jesus. Let's see. What is up with your head? What are you doing?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute,
I
Miranda?
do, but I won't be shared. If it's going to go anywhere,
I need some time to
take
think.
all the time you need.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
Yeah, right? Who's up front? Garrus. Don't really want to talk to Garrus. We're gonna go just talk to everybody. And, here. Alright, no, you got
How
nothing.
may I help you?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I think I still have some stuff to do, at Ilium?
I am glad you came.
Haven't yet.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which
Okay.
seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds.
Oh.
But that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills
Best
without
music in the
mercy.
verse, yeah. I'm like... I had a special
So is an
name.
Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi.
I don't know, that kind of sounds like a
Some
fun
cultures
time, if you ask
worship
me.
them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death?
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
Why isn't this ever mentioned?
Now, as far as I know,
Morinth.
she ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me.
Good.
There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it.
Dun dun dun! Yeah,
It is
right.
my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're sitting back in a puddle of glowy bluey sauce, so let's go. Alright, your endless stare continues. Now we're gonna go up to the crew quarters. Captain quarters, sorry. Just to double check, make sure nothing else has changed around here. Alright. Oh, nope. Unread messages. You are too small. If I had a nickel every time I heard that. I'm sorry, my mate. I leave you for a Krogan because you are not endowed as good for your species. What? You fear those words? Merlin's famous shop sells many enhancements online that were not restricted by the Citadel trading regulations. Whether you're required hormone arrangement, whatever. By the game's timeline, George Washington was president when she started hunting Martha. Oh my gosh. Shepard, they say you're alive. You cheated death. That's sending you that this is pointless exercise because a lot of the stuff. I'm still alive. She still isn't. I hear you like Venezia. Nicely done. Another woman I helped kill, if my information did any good. They want me to thank you. The Rachni would have killed us all if I had not shown up. It would have been done right now, but why me? Why and not her? Did you show up then and not before? They think they can fix me. What? But maybe you're not really back. Maybe I died. Maybe I didn't close that door in time. Maybe I held it open and gave her a chance. And the Arachnite ripped my suit open and I died of exposure on the Peak 15. Maybe I'm martyr and this is an ugly Hulich. What? Okay, I don't understand. Still alive! Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will be getting to you, but with Samara, the Eclipse Mercs have gotten... but I still can't believe it worked. The case, you're a lucky human. If I find any more data on the target, I'll pass along. Awesome. Thank you. Alright. There's my fishies. Fishy fish. I think we're okay right now. I'll go back here. I'm gonna go back to here. I'm gonna go to here. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and hit save. And thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. I am going to get going to go get some lunch, head out, use all of the toilets, and then go to the... Thank you very much for that reminder. I was actually just thinking about that, if that automatically does it or not. So I'll make sure to do that reload trick. And I'm going to head out to the Harrisburg Auto Show. So maybe see you guys there. Probably won't. No worries. And you have yourselves a great one. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. See you later. Bye.